Asia Rugby is more than 500,000 players, coaches, and organizers experiencing the game in this multicultural region. Established in 1968, Asia Rugby has expanded from 8 founding countries to more than 36 member unions, spanning Lebanon in the west to Guam in the east, Kazakhstan in the north, to Indonesia in the south. Home to more than half the world's population and an incredible 80% of its youth, Asia Rugby has grown from holding just one tournament every 2 years to running more than 15 international competitions each and every year. Asia Rugby is taking our great game, its spirit, and everything it stands for to over half the world's population. And we invite you to be part of it. Asia Rugby. We can do better, but together.
Our world is growing, and so is rugby. There are more players, more teams, more matches than ever before. Luckily, our game is simple. We only really need one thing to play it, and we buy millions of them every year.
We are delighted today to sign this remarkable partnership agreement with UUDS, and I think the first edition will be a big successful for all of us, not only in Asia, but for the sport of rugby.
We wanted to go beyond that and support Asia Rugby to develop rugby and competitive rugby in the region. The strategic partnership was all about developing rugby and bring more audience to the south.
Good afternoon and welcome from Almaty Sports Complex here in Kazakhstan for the second round of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship 2026. This could be a defining round in the tournament as defending champions Japan chase their 8th title, which will be 7 in a row for them, while Hong Kong China look to challenge that dominance. Hong Kong China have only lifted the title once, but they have finished runners-up last year, so the question is, could this finally be their year? I'm Tara Cooney, joined in commentary today by Askar Biskultanov, and we'll be bringing you all the live action today. As you can see, it's a beautiful afternoon here in Almaty for this contest. Good old rivalry between these two teams, here hosted by Kazakhstan Rugby Union in the beautiful Almaty, a city rich in history, culture and tradition, and they do pride themselves on their hospitality, and Kazakhstan Rugby Union has certainly lived up to that, delivering a fantastic tournament so far, providing an excellent platform for these teams to showcase their talent in the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship 2026. As you can see here, the national dress of Kazakhstan on the field. And last week, Japan opened their campaign with a convincing 64-12 victory over a gutsy Kazakhstan performance, while Hong Kong China come with a combination of experience and 8 new players in this squad. So we'll have new players getting their debut today for Hong Kong China. But they'll be well up for this game for sure. They've had several weeks preparation, some internal games as well in the build-up to today's clash. So, Askar, what are you expecting from both of these teams here today?
Well, as we've seen last week, Japan will probably trying to use the fast backs, the overlaps, trying to get that ball out to the backs really quickly. They did struggle a little bit last week with possession, knocking the ball over a few times. It's a fairly new setup with 6 new caps coming into the team, and I think it's going to be a really good and competitive match.
Yeah, you could almost feel a little bit of tension and excitement in the air here down at Almaty Sports grounds here today. The last time these two sides met was at last year's championship, where Japan ran out convincing winners with a 63-5 victory over Hong Kong China. However, this is a refreshed Japan side, as you mentioned, Oscar, and they have a mix of their experienced players and a lot of new caps as well today. Hong Kong China also a blend of experience and youth, and they will look to test Japan in new ways. And on reflection of last week's game, Japan and Kazakhstan, how do you think Hong Kong China will approach this game today?
Well, we would expect Hong Kong China to be physical, as we saw the fair size of the players. They're coming in with a strong pack, with some experienced backs. They're all quite good in size and shapes, so I think it's going to be a very physical battle, this one.
Yeah, as we can see, the teams will be coming out now onto the field, and both coaches of Hong Kong China and Japan will be looking for big performances from both sides today. Head coach of Japan, Toshimizu Kagawa, also a former Japan player himself, he will be looking to work on that intensity and bring a bit more accuracy. As we mentioned, there had been, although it was a strong performance last week for Japan, they still had moments of inaccuracies and errors, maybe a little bit of nerves and rustiness, but I'm sure that'll be dusted off now and they'll be ready to compete today, as is Hong Kong China. Their lead coach, Bella Milo, also looking to integrate the youth and the new caps into the game today, so they're hopefully looking to settle in quickly, bring that urgency and intensity to Japan and force some of them errors. As you can see, it's all to play for here for that cup, which is the Asia Rugby Emirates Championship, as the teams make way to the field. led by their captains Mo Tazui from Japan and Kia Harini from Hong Kong, China. You could sense from the warm-up there the teams are both lively. They're looking to start from the word go here, Oscar.
Yeah, as I said, I think it's the first 30 minutes will be vital. I mean, they will set up the pace for this whole game, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be an end-to-end battle at the start. It's a nice sunny day. I mean, it's all to play for here, really.
As they come out and line up. We also have the official match ball today, supplied by Rhino Rugby, the Rhino Vortex Recycle Match Ball, used across all Asia Rugby competitions, combining high performance with sustainability. And we'll have the national anthems of both teams coming right up. Match officials here. Christabel Lim from Singapore taking charge.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be attentive. The national anthem of People's Republic of China, the march of volunteer, is being played. Уважаемые дамы и господа, просим встать, звучит гимн Китайской Народной Республики, марш волонтера. The national anthem of Japan is being played. Уважаемые дамы и господа, звучит гимн Япония.
And we have our match officials here today, led by referee Christabel, supported by her assistant referees Liang Wei Liang, Adeline Chu and Timo Just Wang. And the officiating team are kitted out here by A1 Sports, ensuring a professional and consistent look across the tournament. And it's great to have A1 on board alongside Rhino Rugby and Emirates, of course. Here we have the Hong Kong China starting lineup with a very young evolving side. We have 8 debutants in today's lineup, missing some of their leaders like Natasha Olsen-Thorne and P.Y. Pun and some of their contracted sevens players. However, they still have a good mix of experience and youth on their side. Japan makes 7 changes to their starting lineup following that dominant win over Kazakhstan, with a whole new front row coming in. As you can see here, we have still got the spine of the squad. Kurai Sakuroko, Meli Kagawa at 8 as well. They'll be looking to power through, but keep an eye on number 14, Rinka Matsuda. She was a danger woman last week against Kazakhstan. And we're off here in Almaty Hong Kong China with the ball, keeping possession. Looking for the clearance kick. Bounce on the ball. And Japan will return the favour, kicking back down into territory. Good take there, just a little reset as she kicks back again, clearing her lines, finding touch on this occasion. Feel a little bit of tension in the air between these two teams, Oscar.
Yeah, it's the first couple of minutes. They need to settle down, put the adrenaline pump down a little bit. Oh.
First line out,
Very nice.
cleanly to Japan. Looking to set up a pod and just popping it out into the centre line. She's on the run. She's making good ground. Number 6 looking for the offload, fending off, still pumping the legs. Natsuda making great ground in over the top. Oh, just missed the hands there again. Big carry here from Fuji. Getting good meters there again. Looking to whip this ball out. The back line. She does a little dummy show and go herself. She's still going. Will she go? She make it all the way? Looks like the ball has been dislodged. Going again, Hayashi. Looking to whip it out to Sui. Hit her forward pack as they pump their legs. Defense on the line here from Hong Kong. China as they whip it out again. Good carry here. Is she over the line? Space on, and she goes herself just around the back of the ruck. And what an opening 1.5 minutes for Japan. You can see they're trying to play with that tempo and intensity from the get-go. Excellent work right there, just getting the ball moving through the hands. Quick rucks. Hong Kong China just having to work a little bit harder as Japan were making the meters quite quickly, so they had to scramble back in defence, just leaving the posts a little bit open there on that ruck. And we have Yamamoto, experienced player, for the conversion here.
It was a really strong crash ball on Jennifer Nduka, who carried the ball for like 20 yards or so, and then just phase after phase, relentless Japan. It was always going to be the result. Too strong.
And that's a great conversion there from Yamamoto. She is on her 43rd cap today, as you can see here. Number 5 just getting over for the try, Yoshimura. Just using her experience on that one, just in around the edge of the ruck. As Hong Kong China will kick off again and hopefully get some composure in this game. Japan with the receive. Hitting out to our back line again, just an inside ball. Japan getting good movement on this. Looking to clear the lines again, get out of that area. Good take there from the 15. Fullback for Hong Kong China, just running into a little bit of traffic. Big carry there from captain Kia Hirwini. As the 10 looks to kick, clear the lines again. Taken by Japan, looking to shift the ball. Little jink step back inside. She's going to go herself, a little show and go. Testing out this defence. Again, a little bit static, Hong Kong China, but they're holding their own in defence. Tsui looking to see what her team wants from her and what she wants for them. And again, looking for the kick clearance downfield. And just jink back inside, but she'll go herself. Thought about the pass, takes it into contact. A little pop off again. Good carry.
No hands.
Looks to be in for the
Thank you.
jackal, but as Cristobal says, no hands. Little offload again outside. Nice carry from Hong Kong China. Looking to whip it out to the back line again. Getting it wide. Zoe Smith here just on the stepping back inside. Unfortunately just getting a little bit isolated on that one and just caught holding the ball. And that just shows the urgency from Japan as well. A great jackal and steal from them. Great teamwork there. The chop tackle from Harada and straight in for the jackal as they look to get into the territory here of Hong Kong China. As we seen last week, Japan can be dangerous on a maul. Line out, however, does not go to hand, and it is on the Hong Kong China side as they retain possession. Looking to get numbers back there. Moving it out. Good carry on the outside to Gracie Hood. She carries hard, number 7 for Hong Kong China, with the clearance kick again from Lara Schatz. Finding touch on this occasion, just relieving the pressure there from Japan.
The defense was a bit hasty, wasn't it?
Time off.
But
Blood.
still very good discipline shown by Hong Kong,
Time off.
China.
Just a little bit of attention here for a blood sub. I think she's okay to go
Come
again.
on.
Nanako Ushijima has a throw in, a little bit over, missed the target, still seemed to go off target.
Japan is struggling a little bit with the lineouts. 2 from 3 lost.
Looks like they're trying to go quite quick on the lineouts. Maybe just settling in a little bit. But they are definitely looking to play at tempo here. So first scrum of the game. Just overthrown there from Japan.
Crouch.
From Nagaoka.
Bind.
Put in here.
Set.
Seized Lee. Good stable.
Good push.
Scrum. Working out to the centre field, just didn't quite get to hand. The boot from Japan is in. She's getting out in front of the ball, but I think retained possession from Hong Kong China. And they are scrambling back in defence, looking to secure that ball, hold possession. And Japan are looking to try and poach everything. But that will be hands over the ruck there from Japan, and penalty to Hong Kong China. Lara Schatz, 10 here for Hong Kong China. Be looking to clear this ball out of the danger area.
Japan is very eager to set its foot down nice and early.
You can see they're looking for every moment, every opportunity. Just playing the 9 there as well. Just getting caught. Put in here for Fionn Gut. Hits her target. Hong Kong China looking to hit up centre field. Offload again to Gracie Hood. Good carry from her. Looking for the clearance from Lara Schatz. Japan on the attack. Looking to fend, carry hard again, pumping the legs. Matsuda, the danger woman for Japan. Good tackle there from Hong Kong China. Moving the ball here, looking for the offload on the outside, as you can see, working the offload, but unfortunately hit a Hong Kong China hand, and they have held possession of it. Looking to clear again. Schatz just finding touch, but not probably where she wanted it to go. But as you can see, Japan are looking to play that offload game. They're looking to play fast, intense, urgent. They want to get quick ball to their danger women out wide as well. Line out here for Japan.
Yep, all right.
Mo Nagaoka with the throw in. Overthrown again, but it does fall into the hands of Fuji as she carries hard. Getting the ball out to their centre partnership goes to Nduka as they whip it out again. Looking to carry hard, suck in the Hong Kong China defences, moving the ball to the edge to the danger woman, Nishimura. And you'd see Matsuda is hanging out here on the edge. Good defence from Hong Kong China as well. Again, big carry here from Okubo. As you can see, they're setting up their pods, ready to go again. They want to move quick to Sui. Out to her 10 partner as they carry hard again. Good defence here from Hong Kong China, but again working the edge, looking to come back inside. Big carry from the prop, Ushijima.
Advantage, 5 offside.
Again, we have big carry here from Fuji, pumping the legs. She made a great impact last week. And they're near the try line here again. Big fend from the number 6, and she's over. Jennifer Naduka. What a try, and a very patient
5.
and excellently executed try from the team. Worked through the phases, worked their pods, and got their forwards on the front foot for that try.
Yeah, they've gone through 14 phases to get to that try line. Works all the way to the right wing and then back into the centre field. Was not forcing Hong Kong to make the error, get the advantage, and score. Perfect score by a strong carry over the try line by number 6, Naduka.
Yamamoto here for the conversion again. She was called upon last week.
20 seconds.
And the conversions weren't quite going that well, but she was successful. Will she convert this try? And she does. And that brings the scoreline here
Now 11,
in
15.
Almaty, Japan 14, Hong Kong, China 0. We're into the 11th minute here in the second round of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship.
Japan perfect off the tee so far. I think they found that key they've been looking for during the first match
Yep, where you are.
a week ago.
You can just see as well the urgency and leadership on this team. Number 9, Mo Tsui, she's the captain of Japan. You can see her bossing her forwards around, making sure they're all in the right place. She's instrumental to this team as they receive the ball again. Tsui whips it out to her centre field. Partnership there. Good defence from Hong Kong, China. Looking to clear.
Taken in.
And that one is still kept in if just bounces out for Japan. Finds touch with that one. And I think it's just a replay of that try again. You can just see the strength and power of Naduka as Fiongat looks to throw in here. She hits her target as well, near the back of the line out. Looking to carry. Pulling it back in here as she chips through, looking for her winger. Unfortunately, that one just came out, trickled out over the line. Probably not exactly where she wanted to go, but they're trying things. Hong Kong, China are a mix of a squad this year. And speaking to their captain, she said they are looking to try some new things as well. Japan with the line out throw. Hits the front. Tsui out again. Oh, just drops behind. And that will be a knock on for Japan. Just took her eye off the ball on that occasion.
Pretty sure her looking to the sun had a little bit to do with it. Well, Hong Kong, China have a really good opportunity to get into enemy territory at the moment.
They have a strong scrum. They have a strong pack here, Hong Kong, China.
Crouch.
Isabel
5.
Little Ladies, number 8.
Set.
That's her first cap today as well. She looked to carry. Number 9 whips it out again to their centre, looking to hit Scats out the back line. Zoe Smith out to the winger. She steps back, jinks back inside, but taken down. Good meters here made. Big carry again from the Hong Kong China prop. Falling a little bit short, but they're still carrying, pumping the legs, holding on to possession of that ball. In good territory here. Full back. Sabai Liner just questioning, going herself. Sending it up again. Good defence here from Japan, not giving them much meters on this attack. Looking to hit that second wave, but Hong Kong China need to maybe get some structure. And again, not rolling away from Japan.
Please,
Maybe
on your
that will
feet,
just give
on your feet.
Hong Kong China just a little bit of a settler. They seemed a bit scrambled there in attack. And this again should find them in good territory here, as Laura Scatz looks to put it deep into Japan territory, as she does. And this should be a good platform for Hong Kong China in this 15th minute of the game.
Yeah, Hong Kong China has enjoyed a fair amount of possession since the reset. It's been somewhat 5 minutes. Relentless pressure on the Japanese defense. See the line out.
Fionn got again. Backward on the last one, as she is on this one, looking for the maul here. Hong Kong China getting movement. They've got a strong pack. They're gaining meters. Good maul here from them. Looking to keep that drive forward. Japan, as they whip it out again, Lee looks to jink back inside as they offload to her number 12. In for a try. It is Kai Yu-chin. That was excellently done there by the forward pack to bring that maul moving forward, getting great meters on that. And Si Ting Lee just whipping the ball, jinking back inside, offloading to number 12. Kai Yu-chin did look a little bit forward there on that one, so I don't know if they're going to check that one. Yes, they are. So bringing it back for a scrum for Japan. Just unfortunate there on that occasion for Hong Kong China. Just collapsing there.
Okay? Feet okay? Please stay up.
And they will reset again.
Really, really unfortunate that was a little forward pass. You don't need it. But they're close. They're close.
Be just a little bit more patience there in this area. They have a good maul.
Fine. Set.
Tsui getting it out, clearing the lines again is Harada.
Line.
You can see there is some power and strength in this Hong Kong China forwards pack. As Fionn Gott will feed the line out again. Goes to Hannah again. They're looking to use their forward pack and that power.
Use it.
Yes, on her own is Fionn Gott just taken down, but it's Lee out again now to her centre. Unfortunately, knock on in contact there for Kai Yi-chin.
Max here. Come on, Max, let's go.
So that maul getting disrupted there from Japan, a little bit more sharper on that maul. So they got a little bit disconnected there, Hong Kong China.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Tsui with the put in. Under pressure from Hong Kong China on that scrum and on that kick. Oh, and just spills it on Hong Kong China. I think she was already at the next phase before she caught that ball. And a bit like Japan and Kazakhstan game last week, Japan had their first hit out. They had a lot of new caps. It always brings a bit of nerves, a little bit of rustiness, and I assume this will also creep into the Hong Kong China game as well today. We've got a lot of new debutants for Hong Kong China.
Crouch.
2-1 hold, just to spill the ball on that time.
Set.
Scrum to Japan. Tsui out to her back line again, looking for the kick on the chase. In the back there is, she's getting a little bit isolated. Their full back and Japan are in over to Matsuda Hayashi, putting the pressure on Hong Kong as they're still holding possession here, scrambling a little bit in their defence. in their danger area. Looking for a big carry from their props again.
Release, release.
Just getting some control here and structure. Looking to clear out of that danger area again is Scats. And they take that one. Yamamoto looking to hit the edge of the wing, taking on the players. Steps back inside. Hayashi. Tsui again. Hits a Boku. Big carry there from number 8 Meli Havili Kagawa.
Advantage. Not rolling.
Just
Advantage.
getting caught. Advantage here for Japan as she picks and goes herself.
Play on.
Release and go again. Tsui whipping it out the backs, as you can see, a little chip over the top. Matsuda, she's there again, looking to step back inside, pumping the legs. Taken down by Hong Kong China as they still look to attack this edge. Big carry again from Sakuroko.
Advantage, new advantage, not rolling, thank you.
Another advantage there for Japan as they look to power this one over.
Leave it.
As you can see, they're lining up ready.
Stay.
Tsui back out again, powers over. Is she in here? Fuji with the leg
Don't see a
drive.
grounding. It's held up first. Let's check.
Held up.
TMO.
Christabel. We'll go to TMO here on this one.
TMO.
As Mo
I don't have a
Nagaoka
grounding. My
tried to
on-field
pump the
decision
legs
is
over on that
held
one.
up. Can you check if there was a grounding, please?
Checking here for grounding.
Just set up. Yeah, just this one, the second one.
Hong Kong China just giving away 2 penalties there for not rolling away. Just need to be a little bit more disciplined in this area.
Yeah, time off.
Time off here just for the TMO decision.
Yeah, if it's not a try, it'll be a penalty for not rolling. Yeah. So that's 2 in the 5 meters. Just clean out a bit faster because it's roll away.
On your back roll and a bit of a ridge. Back roll and your ridge.
As you can see, the teams here still getting ready for penalty if it is. Hong Kong China just feeling that pressure a little bit when Japan start to do things like chipping and chasing over the top, putting pressure on the full back Sabai Lineham in that last phase as well. You can see they're looking to counter-attack then in that area.
Yes. Yes.
Wait and see if there's a referee's decision.
Yeah, okay, thank you. No tries held up. Penalty here. Not
As
rolling.
you can see, Christabel there held up, but it is a penalty for Japan.
Time on.
And Hong Kong, China will have to go to work again in their defense. Get their systems, especially in this area. We can see how dangerous Japan are in the mole as well. Nagaoka. Hooker for Japan. She hits the front and again looking to maul here. Good defense from Hong Kong China if they can hold them. But Japan are on the move, gaining good meters here. She's brought down as she goes herself. It is herself, the hooker. She is in. Mo Nagaoka peels off the back of that maul just as it was being taken down, in around, and finds herself over the try line. And that is the 3rd try for Japan in the 22nd minute here of the second round of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship.
Yeah, Japan's just putting pressure on the maul. Very strong push, sets it up perfectly for the hooker to cross over. Took only about 30 seconds for Japan to change the whole game plan. Yet again, literally they were on their 22, on their back foot defending, and then just 2 phases later they were already rolling over for a try in the Hong Kong Chinese half try line.
Yamamoto. And she gets her third conversion of the day. Yamamoto, she came off the bench the last day against Kazakhstan, made a big impact. Very experienced player as well. But good start here for Japan. Setting that tempo and control early. Hong Kong China will look to try get a foothold in this game now. Keep possession of the ball. And try and build some phases of their own. Kick off here. Sabai Lineham. Japan. Big carry again. From Kugawa. Hitting the centre as she hits the gap. She's off. Looking for a little bit of support. Steps back inside. Just absolutely melts somebody in front of her. And Tuzui sees some space in behind. Under pressure is Sabai Lineham holding the ball. Still having the possession. Hong Kong China looking to work it out of this area. Good defence from Japan. Just pushing them back. Putting that pressure on. Clearance kick coming from Lara Scats. Just looking to return the favour. Good take again. This is Lara Scats on the boot. And great catch there from Japan. Steps back inside, has a thought herself, will she go? Good support there from her teammates to get back. Big carry again from Japan. And again looking for the tip on offside. You can see that they're always looking for that little gap and space in the Hong Kong China defence. Big carry again from Japan. Tuzui whipping it out wide, looking for a winger. Little show and go there from Naduka. She fends on the carry. Ushijima. Good defence there again from Hong Kong China, but numbers seem to be on out here. A little bit confusion there from Japan players, but high tackle from Hong Kong China will be advantage for Japan. Japan just slowing down the game a little bit here. Looking to get it back out to their back line here. As you can see, Matsuda, Danger Woman, is on the outside, steps back inside. Makes good ground there. Good takedown from Abigail Chan. Japan still on the move here again. Tsusui looking to keep that tempo and pace. Just misses the hands there, but little bit of a regain possession there from Hong Kong China, but they will come back for that advantage, as Kirsty Stevenson just been penalised there for a high tackle on Japan. And it's her first cap today as well, Kirsty Stevenson. Japan, you can see, just still want to play with that urgency, use their power, get through that centre. As you can see, they've got good support on the shoulder, looking for that offload, looking to pick holes through the defence of Hong Kong China.
Relax. By your side. Same partner, and go. Fight.
Good kick here.
Very strong runs from the pack, from the second rows, the props, the flankers. They all have shown that they're very strong on the ball. Can gain ground very easily.
Hit the front here on the line out. Tagawa. Good carry here. She's peeled off the back. She's getting through 1 and 2 defenders. Moving the ball very quickly. Seven has the ball here. Is she held up? Looks like she might be held up on that occasion. Oh, good defence there from Hong Kong China. Sakaroka denied entry on that occasion. Vice captain here of Japan, very experienced. You can see the pace that she has as well, the speed that she took off the back of that one. But very clinical there from Hong Kong China, just to get under that ball and hold the ball up. Good effort from Abigail Chan. As it clear down the lines. Japan on the counter attack again, looking for Matsuda at the edge, carrying hard. Furuta Back inside again in the centre of the field, pumping their legs. Looking to work fast here. And again, it's number 8, Kagawa, looking to punch to the centre.
Leave it, thank you.
Japan at 3 metres away from the try line, working their systems here. Big carry again from Fuji. Is she over? She's over the line, and try awarded for Japan. Juka Fuji, successful on that occasion. This is her second cap today. First start for Japan, and they worked that one through the systems. As you can see, they're really sucking in the defence. Wave out to the edge, just slipped through the hands there again of Hayashi, and getting called back for that one as a knock on for Japan. That'll just relieve the pressure for Hong Kong China here, as they want to set up a platform and attack in this area, and hopefully for them they might come away with something.
This is what we've talked about. They still managed to lose possession in the back line. Maybe this is the change to their game plan for today. Just keep it in short passes and short runs.
Just hold on a bit more, okay?
So look to reset this scrum here again.
Right, let's go.
It is quite warm out here today as well. Perfect conditions for rugby. But I'm sure the players will feel the heat a little bit out there today. Seating Lee.
Crouch.
Feed the scrum here.
Bind. Set.
Looking to feed out to Scats here. Big carry from the centre. Pairing. Getting over that ball. Just digging out that ball. Big carry here from Chung. Just getting put back from Japan's defence. Looking to whip it out here again. Steps back inside is Scats. Just a little bit static in their attack. Japan up quick in that defence as well. Big carry here from Gracie Hood. Good power run from her. Again, looking to just step back inside, but not making much meters here, Hong Kong China. Captain with the carry, Kia Huini. Looking for options here either side. Kirsty Stevenson just getting smothered there by defence from Japan. Looking to whip that ball wide as she does. Unfortunately, Zoe Smith doesn't quite get the hand here, and Japan are on the counter-attack, and it's Matsuda on the run down the tram lines. She's looking to go at being chased back from Lynham, but fend off. Matsuda, Rinka Matsuda, in for her try. She was star of the show last week against Kazakhstan, and you can see how she can punish a team very, very quickly. Got on the counter-attack.
Very strong, Matsuda, very strong runner. Added with the really strong handoff, there was no real way she was going to be stopped towards that try line.
Sabaya Lynham did chase her back. She had the pace. You could just see the strength of Matsuda to fend her off and go all the way over the whitewash for that one.
20.
A very enjoyable player to watch. She's excellent footwork, real elusive player, very dangerous.
Yeah, the miss pass proved costly in the end. It was a good try though for the Hong Kong side to try something new to break that Japanese defense.
Yeah, they just weren't quite getting the forward momentum on the carries. Just a little bit static in their attack. And Japan also putting pressure on them, but they looked to whip it wide on that occasion. Just didn't make hand there with Zoe Smith. As you can see, Matsuda taking the opportunity with two hands, running down the pitch to score her first try of the day. Scoreline here, 33 Japan, 0 Hong Kong China. As we've got 5 minutes left here of the second half of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship. Just time off here. Cristobal calling. And this is a very fresh side really for Hong Kong China. They have 8 debutants today. They are without their contracted sevens players as they prepare for the Asian Games and the Asian Series. And they are missing some big leaders out there today, but filling their boots as captain, Kia Hawini. As you can see, Gracie Hood there as well, well experienced player. She has some sevens caps also. She'll be trying to settle her team and set up some structure here today, as we've got a substitute coming on. Siwa, Wing Lee Lo coming into.
Time on.
I think Sabaya Lynham might be replaced. She's starting off the kick, but unfortunately just slices that and doesn't make the 10. A difficult start for her. This will be a good platform for Japan again.
Crouch.
More to Sui.
Set.
Big scrum there from Japan. Digging out the ball. Looking for that chip over. Matsuda on the chase again. But that one is just out over the line, but great meters on that kick as she finds touch on the 22.
50-22.
50-22.
Yep. 50-22. Yeah, boss.
So Japan keep possession.
Excellent.
See another attack from them.
Excellent kick there from Harada. Mo Nagaoka for the put in. Hitting the front. But as Hong Kong China did compete with that one and it wasn't straight, so they will look to scrum down here, and that is just releasing the pressure there a little bit for Hong Kong China, and that's a key moment for them before they come into half time.
Japan seems to be struggling with it, with the
Crouch.
corridor,
Bind.
keeping the
Set.
throw-ins straight today.
Big scrum here from Japan as they look to mow over Hong Kong China, and they do, and they've got the penalty. Looking to go fast. You need to be very sharp playing this Japan team, because they will look to go in any moment that referee blows a whistle for a penalty. Harada.
Japan showing very strong pressure on that scrum. As you can see, I mean, they're not bigger in size, but it's just them working as a unit, synchronizing that push.
Very powerful pack here again. The line out, hitting the centre as they look to set up a maul here again. Nagaoka on the back. Good defence here from Hong Kong, China, as they peel back around again. And they're being told here, use it, as Motsui out to the centre line. Good tackle there from Hong Kong, China. Looking again to get it out wide, but disrupting there from Hong Kong, China in the ruck. Nice step back inside there for Naduka. Tsui. Big carry again from Yoshimura. Using the ball, recycling, very quick, good step back inside from Matsuda as she's over the line again for her second try. Matsuda, excellent footwork, just step back inside, pump the legs again and over the line for Japan. On the 39th minute here.
There will be a kickoff. There will be a kickoff.
Rinka Matsuda.
Matsuda is hungry for that try line again. Coming from the centre this time. Very strong carry over the try line. Fending off about 2 defenders on our shoulders.
Great speed and pace here that Japan, once they get into the area, you see they want to play fast. Hong Kong, China just trying to slow them down at the rooks there. But very sharp. And just using their footwork as well around the defence to try and find them gaps. And just making Hong Kong, China second guess themselves as well in defence. And Yamamoto unsuccessful on this occasion with the conversion. But I'm sure they'll be pretty happy with the scoreline going into half time. Japan 38, Hong Kong, China 0. The first half here of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship. As you can see, pumping the legs, the power of Matsuda. She really is the danger woman of this team. Defence just getting bowled over on that occasion. Kia Irwini is looking to get her team to settle in, get a bit of composure again. Hopefully make 10 on this kick. And she does. Japan holding possession.
It's half time.
Big carry there.
It's half time, yeah?
From Havili Kagawa. Looking to go wide on this one. Japan, good line up there in the defence from the 12. Chin.
Inside.
Much better defence here from Hong Kong, China. Japan will be maybe looking to call this one. Half time. Catch their breath. As Christabel calls it time on the first half. And a very exciting first half from Japan. Hong Kong, China still finding their feet in this game. But that was an intense first half.
It wasn't really a two-way street, was it? It was a very strong performance from Hong Kong, China. We were always going to expect Japan to be stronger and stronger as we progress through the game.
Yeah, so as you can see here, score Japan 38, Hong Kong, China 0. And they'll take themselves into the sheds and gather themselves again. And I'm sure their coaches will have some words of wisdom for them girls, and just I'm sure they want to set some structure and composure in the second half. As you can see here, the backdrop of Almaty, the beautiful mountains here just outside the city. And this is highlights from the first half. Japan going on the attack, as you can see here, just around the ruck. Getting their first try there, just caught Hong Kong, China napping around the ruck. That was Yoshimura. Second try coming here from Naduka as she... Sorry, that was Yoshimura on that one. Again converted by Yamamoto. So you can see big let off here on the line outs. Just getting caught on that occasion. High fives all around from Hong Kong, China. Again, it just getting caught there. Penalty. As you can see, that was a big carry there from Naduka just to get over for their second try for Japan. A successful conversion. Center pairing there for Japan. Just slipping through the hands there on that knock on. So you can see Hong Kong, China are forcing some of the errors. She did look to tap and go there. Unfortunate on that occasion, it was just a forward pass, but right idea. You can see they are trying to exploit the Japan defense as well off the back of that ball. Great peel off here from Nagaoka. Off the line out, textbook maul set up and in around, just Schatz just couldn't quite get the dominant tackle on her. And converted again from Yamamoto. As you can see, some of the fans in as well. That was held up. Good effort from the defense of Hong Kong, China. Held up one, but unfortunately Fuji demanded the line as she scores the fourth try for Japan on her second cap. Yamamoto. And as you can see, just good pressure, but that fumble and the counter-attack was Matsuda, the danger woman. She fends off and in for her first try of the day. You cannot give this lady an inch. As you can see here, off the line out again. That was a good competing line out from Hong Kong, China. As you can see, they set it up here, step back and inside, powers the legs. Matsuda in for her second try of the first half. All to play for here in the second half as well. Hong Kong, China will no doubt regroup and want to come out, get involved in the action, bring a bit more urgency and intensity. And we will be back in the second half to bring you all the live action here in Almaty, Kazakhstan.
It's just a ball until it's your first touch, your first game. Then it travels. From fields to stadiums, carrying the game we love. One ball, 1,000 stories. Recycled, built for the future of the game. Asia Rugby in partnership with Rhino Rugby since 2017. Official match ball supplier.
Asia Rugby is more than 500,000 players, coaches, and organizers experiencing the game in this multicultural region. Established in 1968, Asia Rugby has expanded from 8 founding countries to more than 36 member unions, spanning Lebanon in the west to Guam in the east, Kazakhstan in the north, to Indonesia in the south. Home to more than half the world's population and an incredible 80% of its youth, Asia Rugby has grown from holding just one tournament every 2 years to running more than 15 international competitions each and every year, culminating in the iconic Asia Rugby Championship and the Asia Rugby 7 Series. Asia Rugby continues to grow the game through initiatives like Get Into Rugby, initiatives that have helped us expand our player base by more than 25% per year, initiatives designed to empower our kids with the knowledge and skills necessary to develop great players and inspire positive social change. Asia Rugby is a diverse collection of cultures bound together by our core values of integrity, passion, solidarity, discipline, and respect, driving our belief that rugby makes a positive contribution to people's lives. Asia Rugby is taking our great game, its spirit, and everything it stands for to over half the world's population. And we invite you to be part of it. Asia Rugby. We can do better, but together.
It's just a ball until it's your first touch, your first game. Then it travels. From fields to stadiums, carrying the game we love. One ball, 1,000 stories. Recycled, built for the future of the game. Asia Rugby in partnership with Rhino Rugby since 2017. Official match ball supplier.
Welcome back here to the second half of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship. Japan, Hong Kong, China. Japan off to a flying start here in Almaty as Hong Kong, China look to kick deep into territory as we restart the second half. Big carry from Japan. looking to hit their centres again. And clearing their lines here is Harada. Not finding touch, just chipped off the foot. Oh, Matsuda seems to be is on the kick chase. Picks up the ball, pumping the legs through again, taking in two Hong Kong defenders, and she's picked and goes herself, looking to get in under the post. It is Japan with the first try of the second half.
Matsuda.
And a little bit of a mistake there, a costly mistake from Hong Kong. China just tried to use her boot to stop the ball. And danger was onside, and that was Matsuda getting the foot through, chasing the ball, as the danger lady herself, Havili Kagawa, finishing that one. And she is a strong, powerful player. As you can see, the support play of this Japan side see an opportunity, and they will be there. The strong number 8. 7 caps for Japan. She actually has Tongan roots. Her father is Tongan and her mother is Japanese. So there's definitely some rugby genes in there on both sides. As Yamamoto successful with this conversion. And that's again Japan on the counter attack. They're just punishing Hong Kong China on that one.
Yes, Matsuda is very dangerous in those sort of positions. Setting up that walk-in try for the number 8, Kagawa.
Kicking off deep into territory here again. Japan with possession. As she rolls forward. Hitting the centre line again. Taken down by Hong Kong China as they're clearing the lines, and it's like a carbon copy, but she catches it this time. She's gonna make sure she doesn't make the same mistake. Just under pressure here with the defence up quickly. Harini in over to seal the ball. Scats looking to chip over on this near far side. Ball goes to Hayashi, and Nishimura just stepping back inside. Still holding possession though, Japan. As you can see, they are trying to get off the line a little bit quicker in defence, and that's a good hit there from Hong Kong China. They will have come out looking for more in the second half as the chip over the top. Stopping with her foot again, retains possession. Kicking back again to Japan on the chase, but they still have time, not much pressure. Kicking back, taken this time by Scats as she looks to maybe step back, but looks for her edge. Using her footwork, steps back inside. No way through though, the Japan defence. Lee working the tip on there as she's getting a little bit of ground. Great, pumping the legs, good carry there from Hong Kong China. Just getting cut off there. Lee needs a little bit of support. Just under pressure here from Japan's defence. And they need to settle themselves a little bit here, Hong Kong China, as they have the ball, keeping that control. Scats looking to kick back inside.
Straight out.
And
Straight out.
Kicking that one into touch.
Yeah.
I think that one went straight out.
She's not enough.
Lara Scats. But good carry there from the props on the Hong Kong China side.
Someone's done? Your guess?
A very good effort from the hooker, from the fly half, to get that 50-22. Stepping on the blood injury, I guess.
Just time off here.
What do you think, Tara? Is Hong Kong China going to try to find the key to unlocking that Japanese defence?
I think Japan have really done their homework since the last game. They probably were maybe a little bit disappointed in some of their inaccuracies and errors from last week, and you can see they want every opportunity, they want every moment, and if you're not up early for Japan, they will punish you. So Hong Kong China really need to switch on here in this second half, as I'm sure they will want to. That's a good tackle there from Hong Kong China. Getting in the faces now of Japan. They won't want them to gain momentum here. As Tsui looking to hit inside ball. Lovely ball as she breaks through. Karai, she's on the run looking for support, but it's gone into Hong Kong China's hands. Holding on Lara Schatz, looking to place that ball back. Little tip on again here from Hiruini. Lee looking to clear the lines here with Schatz, but it is held possession here from Harada, just stepping back, looking to back inside to her 12 as she fends off one, taken down by the Hong Kong China defence, but ball is moving here, but just a little bit of a knock on there, but playing advantage, and it's in Hong Kong China's hands. They have possession. Lee looking to get the ball out here again with the kick from Schatz. And Nishimura just chasing it, but that's a good kick. Good clearance kick.
Much better clearance kick now. Have to applaud the efforts of Yamamoto covering in the back. Very good cover catch. And little switch with the fly half. Then getting the extra meters, extra ground.
Nagaoka here. She's had a solid performance so far as well. Hitting target, but referee says not straight on that one. This will be a scrum down for Hong Kong China.
Here, scrum.
Number 8 here for Hong Kong China, working hard in defence. These are all little Haleys.
The lineouts have been somewhat problematic today for Japan. About 50% win.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Going for a reset again there. Just a little bit of an early shove, I think, from Japan on that occasion, but they'll go again. Look for a steady scrum here. So we see her on the carry.
Crouch.
Isabel Haleys.
Bind. Set.
Good stability on the scrum. As Lee gets it out again to the back line, looking to hit the edge here again. Nice little work there. As Zoe Smith is on steps back outside on the inside, just offloading. Little jink there from the number 14, Ho. She carries what looks to get ripped, but no release there. Her hands on the ground as a tap and go from Lee, looking to get through. Denied entry though. Just on the try line here though. If they can keep that composure as they're driving forward, Hong Kong China are in for their first try. What an excellent work try from the forwards and the backs combined. As you can see off that set piece, they just worked the systems in the back line, got it wide, looked for the offload back inside, and Japan just got penalised, and Lee was sharp to there. She tapped and went herself. Good chop tackle from Matsuda. But you can see here players just spilling in over, getting the ball out. She powers over the line. Sabrina Chung with the try for Hong Kong China. Conversion here out on the far edge line. Hong Kong China will be happy with that try. There's Zoe Smith, maybe the 11 who actually got over. I think it might have been Chung. Great kick there, conversion successful for Hong Kong China. Fantastic kick. Excellent work from Zoe Smith. Fantastic conversion there. And the try successful. And Hong Kong China holding possession there, under pressure straight away from Japan. A good take from Chung.
Leave, out!
Rashini Turner. Big carries here. Japan's line defence speed is quite good. Good to kick back down. Stopped with the foot again from Japan. Back out to Harada as she chips across, looking for some of her danger women on the far side. Picked up by Yoshimura or Naduka. Didn't make much ground on that one, but trying things no less. You can see there's a little bit of more urgency and intensity here from Hong Kong China. They want a bit more. Nice little offload inside, gaining ground is the substitute. Yoshida. Japan kicking down into Hong Kong's territory as she replies. Good deep kick for her. An excellent territory on that one. As Harada just misjudged it, looked for the catch but slightly misjudged it, allowed for the bounce and into touch. Excellent kick there from Wing Li Lo.
We're finally see Hong Kong China waking up, piling up the pressure.
Kyun-got again. And she's hitting Rashini Turner in the line out. Just missing the timing there. And it's a knock on. Advantage here for Japan. Back in their 10-meter line. Looking to just set a platform here to clear. Mo Tazui getting out to Rada. She clears her lines, finding touch as well, just relieving a little bit of pressure there. Hong Kong China just mistiming that pass between Abigail Chan or Ka Yu Chin. Couple of substitutes here. Mashida has also come in for Japan.
Time off, stop. Time off. Stop.
And we are calling on some substitutes here.
I'm trying to hear. Yeah. 9, yeah, okay.
Karai Sakuroko, number 7 there for Japan. True leader of this team as well, bringing her experience.
Okay.
And we've substitute for Hong Kong China. Suya Wan.
Yep.
Line out. Still stays on the hands of Hong Kong China as they're looking to keep the legs pumping. Number 20, Hao Yan Ho on the carry. This ball just not going to hand here. Getting ripped.
No advantage. Knock on. Knock on.
But bringing it back for the knock on in the line out. Hong Kong China still looking a little bit confused on some of their attack plays. Not going to hand her. Maybe timing's a little bit off, so they maybe need to settle in. I know they brought on some substitutes. But they find themselves in good territory here.
Crouch! Bye!
For the put in.
Set!
She's gone down there in the front of the scrum, so we'll go for a reset again.
Same time. Hold down. Okay, hold up, please. Thank you.
45-7 to Japan.
Again?
It's probably noting that Japan would be considered one of the top tier teams in World Rugby. They're ranked 11th in the World Rugby rankings. Hong Kong, China, ranked 16th.
Bind. Set.
Good scrum here. And it's an advantage there and a penalty for Hong Kong China. Will they look to go quick? Japan just getting penalised on that scrum.
No problem. I hit your head, so sorry about that.
Looking for every metre she can get. into the 5 metre line here. Lara Schatz, she's been instrumental here, pulling the strings and keeping her team
Substitution.
settled and in control. More substitutes here. As we see, number 18, Kashan Lee, very experienced player. She's the most capped player. Coming in for the captain, Kia Hawini. She's been key around the defence, the rooks today.
Okay, ready? Time on.
Kashan Lee will take her place for her 19th cap with Hong Kong, China. Hitting Turner in the line out. Looking to maul here. 5 metres from the Japan line. Looking to gain a little bit of metres as they do. They're getting some pace on this maul. As they do, are they over the line? I think they are. They're celebrating, and Hong Kong, China are in for their second try. Hyun Got. As you can see, they're celebrating. They're delighted with that one, and that was just well worked through the systems there.
Great move, great lift. That was pure class. Just textbook forwards try there from the line out.
Hyun Got throwing in that line out, hitting Turner. As you can see, they're just gaining extra meters on that, powering forward on that maul. Hyun Got just getting in over the line. And you can see they're celebrating hard there, because I'm sure this will be a key moment for them, keep them in the game. Zoe Smith here for the conversion, scored an excellent one not too long ago, showing good composure.
10.
Got the distance, but doesn't quite get the accuracy on this occasion. Zoe Smith. Well, that will bring our scoreline to 45 Japan, 12 Hong Kong, China. And the impact of the subs has made a difference as well, especially against this lively Japan team that are testing the players as they're playing with tempo and pace. As Japan will kick off again.
That was Hao Yan Ho with the ball, the sub who just came in. Critical in that move.
Holding possession here. Hong Kong, China.
Inside, inside, inside,
Looking to
inside.
clear.
Good clearance kick.
Apologies, that last try was Hao Yan Ho, making her impact. Japan hitting the front of their line out, looking to release their backs as they do, chipping over the top again, putting the full back under pressure here as she gives a reply, kicking it deep into Japan's side, bouncing as she bounces back, but Harida gains possession, offloads to Matsuda, looking for the offload back inside, and they hold possession. Big carry there, big bump off from the number 18. Machida looking to clear, but she kicks back in field. Gathered here from Hong Kong, China, and the wing looking to find a gap, but she's met with a heavy tackle and knocked on in that tackle. But excellent hit from the leader herself, Sakurako.
Sakurako was very strong in that tackle.
She just lined up. Chin.
She will feel that hit tomorrow, I guess.
Absolutely. As you can see, a few more substitutes here for both sides. Takahashi coming in for Japan at scrum half. as the captain takes a well-earned rest. Motes Takui.
That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Please set
Japan have a whole
again.
new front row there as well.
Let's go again. Reset.
Some substitutes in second row and back row also.
One. Second. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Takahashi. And advantage here for pulling down on that far end, and that was good patience there and discipline from Hong Kong China. As you can see, they're getting pumped for this.
Very strong kick from the fly half, a lot of shots.
Lara Schatz, she's been busy on the boot today.
Is any of those for you?
You see some more subs just entering the field there. Laura Noller, also new cap here, debutant for Hong Kong China. Just took her eye off that one, didn't quite go to hand. Wing in low. Just knocking on off that line out. And it will be a scrum again.
So again, you've got to applaud the character of Hong Kong China. Getting into that second half and then score down straight away on the first minute. And still putting up a fight, scoring 2 tries back and stopping that one-way Japanese traffic. For now.
Some substitutes coming on here. Kobayashi, very experienced player as well for Japan.
Time on. Crouch.
Takahashi.
Fine.
Scrum half here for Japan. And picking and go at the back. Higawa looking to hit her wing as it's open on the outside. Matsuda looking for the chip and chase. What doesn't keep the ball in field, so they will come back. She's definitely trying things, Matsuda.
That was very quick thinking.
The overlap was on there on the outside. They've got silky hands in that back line. You can see the way that they let the ball through that second wave of attack, getting that overlap every time. Good steal there from Japan as they get a hand to that. Whipping the ball out wide again. Good rush up in defence, just tipping it on. Looks like it's a forward tip on, but that shootout in defence worked well on that occasion for Hong Kong China. Putting pressure on Nishimura there.
Very good pressure from number 14, So Won Ho, to force that error from Japan. Very quick.
Yamamoto just forced to try and tip on, but it goes forward.
Crouch. Bind.
See Yawan.
Set.
Good scrum here. Getting it out to the back line, looking for that centre. Darts to the middle, she gets some space. Gets some metres, looking to work that edge again. She gets out to the wing, looking for the inside, a little show and go. She gets some space. Her teammates are there in support, looking to crash this ball in. Oh, big hit, but met by a big tackle from Sato.
For offside.
But she's offside. Falling in the hands of Tanya Dar on the carry. Hong Kong China looking to chip over again, maybe use that advantage as they're chasing, putting pressure on. There's numbers there. Zoe Smith just couldn't quite keep that in. We'll come back for that advantage.
12, offside.
It'll be interesting to see what Hong Kong China are going to manage to do with that, with the possession, with the penalty that they have, because they're going to maul it once again.
Well, it seems to have worked for them before, so they should deviate from it too much as they find themselves 5 metres out from the try line.
Why change a good plan?
Exactly. You can see them just having a little discussion. So they look to hit Turner here again. The Saracens player plays her club rugby in the PWR in England. So looking to drive that one forward, pumping the legs on this maul. Kaishun Lee looking to get the ball out as she does. 23 on the attack as she mauls one over. She's getting good movement again, lining up here. Little Haley's just getting driven back there from the Japanese defence. Just carrying there.
No hands, no, leave it, thank you.
Chung. And again, just get textbook tackle there from Japan, and they're in for the jackal here, but they're excellent work there. That is textbook with a chop tackle, and her teammates straight in for the jackal.
Very strong defense from the Japanese front line.
Sakuroko, you cannot let her any space at all. She will be in over to steal the ball. As they look to clear the lines here, just relieve some pressure. Doesn't find too much on this one, but
bad luck for Lauren Nowler. Stopped 2 meters short of the try line. It's a very good carry, very strong.
Are you okay?
On her feet.
Winded?
her first cap today. Plays her club rugby with Hong Kong Football Club. I think we may have some niggles, but she seems to be back on her feet and running. Number 22, Wing Yin Lo. And we have a substitute here.
Okay. You guys ready?
For Hong Kong, China.
Okay. Time on!
Jenna Patkijer. Clean line out there for Japan. Big carry.
Inside!
Looking to clear the lines. Oh, she stepped back, looked for that extra room. Hayashi.
Oh, inside, yep.
She doesn't
Inside.
panic under pressure, that's for sure.
That was a cheeky little dummy. Very effective in the end, though.
Yeah, you can just see that a lot of these players do have the experience. And they know how to keep their cool under pressure and in these danger areas as well. Hong Kong, China for the line out. And it makes hands there, but little Haley's good carry up the middle. And she releases and goes again. Looking for her support of her team.
Yep.
But she's told to leave the ball.
Leave now, release!
But that one's stolen from Japan.
Sorry.
Stolen in daylight. Zoe Smith chasing back, but she will try and guide that out, but she's keeping it in. Japan over. I'm not sure she knew what she was doing there herself. I think she was trying to shadow it out, but panicked maybe and jumped on it, but the ball is in touch. It will be a Japan ball. She's worked hard today. You can see her making up a lot of ground in defence and attack. Zoe Smith.
Yeah, I think that was a forced error from the flashback that she had start of the half.
Great line out there.
Yep, play on.
Back outside. It just misses hands there. But it's kept on the possession of the Hong Kong side. But no support. And it's stolen again. You cannot give Japan an inch. Big carry there from Nishimura. Looking for her runners. Mashida,
Advantage,
a powerful runner. Looking for the edge again, as they do. It's number 11 in for the try. Nishimura. Big carry from her sister first, and then swings it out wide to Sora Nishimura.
Pass, please.
We are checking that last pass
penalty advantage.
to see if it was forward.
Yeah.
But you can just see the crash ball there sucking in the defense, leaving a big overlap on the far edge for Japan.
Yes, I heard the backline offside. Thank you. So I'm checking the last pass. If not, there's a penalty here. Okay. Okay. The pass is okay. It's a try. The pass is okay. It's a
The
try.
pass is all good. And that will be a try for Japan. Their second try of the second half.
I heard both. Yes.
Nishimura. And you can see these substitutes as well making an impact for Japan with the crash ball. Shifting that ball wide again. With a lovely finish from Nishimura. To bring the score to 50-12. Just gathering their breath again. Getting on some water. Nishimura, try scorer there. Plays her club rugby with pearls. Conversion not quite making the distance
20.
there.
28, 20. Yeah, about there.
As we go again. Almost 70 minutes gone here in the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship. Some of the spirits still high with Hong Kong, China. And as the coach has mentioned previously with Hong Kong, China, we've got 8 debutants, a mixture of experience and youth, so they will be using this as a platform and maybe keeping an eye on the WXV Global Challenger later in the year. As Japan retain possession here, looking to work it out, looking for the edge again. They got an overlap miss pass on the outside, looking to use her step. She good fend, but lovely offload to Nishimura on the edge, taken down by Hong Kong China, but looking to recycle quick. Nice little offload, steps back inside. Oboku again working the edges quickly as there's an overlap outside. Matsuda, she's on the run, looking for her inside support player as she's looking to go under the post. Hayashi, and she does. Kana Hayashi scores the third try of the second half here for Japan. And you can see the wheels have just really come off now, and they're looking to play with such effortless pace and speed. Kana Hayashi
had to wait for 70 minutes to see the backline, the Japanese backline in full action, all the way to one wing and then all the way to the other wing.
Yes.
Using hands, perfect hands, very strong running as well.
You can just see there.
Credit has to go to Matsuda, not being selfish and giving and setting up her teammates for that try. Hayashi.
She's not looking for her hat-trick today. Yamamoto successful with that conversion. Doing well on the boot today.
She still has time, I guess.
She still does, and as we seen last week, even in the 81st minute, she scored her last try.
Her fourth, was it? I think it was 4 last week.
Wing Yin Lo here to kick off again. That's the scoreline, 57-12 to Japan. Good take in the air. Little step back inside. Maduka. This is what the Infas did so well the last time, was just whipping the ball wide in this area.
Inside.
Looking to kick this one down. Put the pressure on the fullback. On the wing. She's out of support, but she fends off. Does well on that occasion to just try and get the ball to the other edge. Support players just coming in, retaining possession. Good line speed there from Japan, just putting pressure on that carry. Well, no release on that one. Oboku just getting penalised there for no release. But the line speed in defence, you see that Japan are still hungry. They want more.
Very strong tackle from number 4, Okubo.
Good kick. Matsuda look to keep that one in.
Got the timing a bit off the kick, yeah. It's close.
Lower shots.
Shots feeling the cramps towards the end of the game, I guess.
She's worked hard today, done a lot off the boot as well. Looks like she's feeling it a little bit out there.
Let's speed up.
Hong Kong, China, put in this line out. Just missing the timing there. Ball just getting knocked on from Japan first, then Hong Kong, China. Lucky on that one.
Scrum? Scrum. Yeah. Okay.
Hong Kong, China with the scrum. Looking to set up their back line again. As Gracie Hood goes into number 8 position here. She might look to carry. Powerful player.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Oh, calling penalty. Quick tap and go here as she chips back inside, finding space on the inside. Just unfortunate, doesn't go to hand there. As they release the player on the edge here, Japan looking for support. They are on the outside. Matsuda looking for the big fence, steps back inside, and again swerving her way to the post. Zoe Smith is chasing her down, but bends off and under the post. It is the woman herself for the hat-trick, Rinka Matsuda. What a try. And that's Japan on the counter-attack, so deadly and dangerous.
As we said, we still have time for Matsuda to score that hat-trick. Very strong. She ran half the pitch with the ball, 2 step overs, and a really, really strong handoff to finish it off within under the post try. Matsuda, number 14.
Her teammates very happy there on the bench. But what a quality player. Just the skills. Yamamoto converts under the sticks here in Almaty. 5 minutes left of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship. Japan 64, Hong Kong, China 12.
I've seen that scoreline somewhere.
I've seen that scoreline somewhere too. Will it be kept to that is the question. What a fend off there.
How strong is that?
Zoe Smith has felt that for a second time today from Matsuda. She's such a powerful player.
Have to go lower.
She did well. She has the pace. Zoe Smith just a little bit too high on that occasion. As they kick off again here, but not making the 10 with that one.
Scrum.
And it will be a centre field scrum here.
Brilliant starting 20 minutes of the second half from Hong Kong, China. Very, it was a two-way street for some time, but I think the stamina is starting to wear off a little bit.
Let's go.
Obviously Japan has been
Crouch.
in Almaty for some time now.
Bind.
Much more adapted to the weather, to the conditions.
Put in here for Japan. Looking to get a wide here again. She chips through on the run. Oh, stopped her at a foot, but keeps hold of possession, but she needs support, which she does. And that will be advantage there and penalty for Hong Kong, China. You can see Japan are still looking for more. And they're dangerous with that chip back in behind, putting the pressure on. Low. She clears that one down the field. Finds touch. She's been under pressure a lot today. Just allowing the ball to maybe be stopped by her foot, but she still manages to hold the ball on that one. I think she learned from the first one. put in here. And they're finding their target on that one. Looking for a power run there from Gracie Hood. And I think the player is down here, but he's still playing on, looking for the outside as she does offloads outside. Comes back in, keeping the ball in play. Hong Kong, China. Cristobal would just call that up just as we have an injury here on the side of the field. But good lively play there off that line out for Hong Kong, China. You can see they're working the systems back to the forwards. Nice little offload there to the wing. Oh. These girls have probably spent the last 7-8 weeks together off the back of the domestic league in Hong Kong. Although they didn't really get much test matches, they did get some internal games playing the rest of the club players in Hong Kong, China. And some of them also played in the Hong Kong 10s. Always a good tournament just before the Hong Kong 7s. As you can see here, some of the moments and the highlights. Hong Kong, China celebrating them key moments along with Japan.
The smiles all over the Japanese side. Yes, and there we see the Kazakhstan team in the support stand, just examining and watching their opposition.
I'm sure they'll be chomping at the bit waiting for next week to come around.
Oh yes. Will be the second, third place decider, I guess, judging by the scoreline.
Okay?
Yeah, and actually, although Hong Kong, China have been the runner-up the last few years here in this competition, they've never actually beaten Kazakhstan in Kazakhstan.
Restart scrum. Now 3 minutes.
As it stands, the scoreline is now the same as what it was last week between Japan and Kazakhstan. So I'm sure they're looking on, analysing every part of Hong Kong, China's game for next week.
It's always a very close encounter between Hong Kong, China and Kazakhstan.
Time on!
I think it was a 4-point difference this time 3 years ago, 2023.
Bind!
Scrum here again. We start play again with Hong Kong, China. Big shove. Getting the ball out again to the back line. Looking to hit back at the winger. She swerves across, going a little bit lateral there, getting chopped down. And getting a little bit exposed there as Yamamoto is in over. And wins the turnover. Just getting caught a little bit isolated there. Was Su Won Ho. Getting heavily punished by Japan. As Kana Hayashi clears the lines there. What?
No, she kept it in.
Flag is up.
Nice effort to try and keep it in.
Okay, space. Thank you.
Makuji up at the field for Japan. As you can see, the pace on this attack line for Japan. Looking to hit it wide. Carries Nishimura. Looking to step and go herself. Getting chopped down from Hong Kong, China. Big tip on, but good tackle there from Hong Kong, China. Reading that one this time.
Thank you.
Coming back here. Crash ball, but looking to offload in the tackle. But I think that was a knock on. And it is called by the referee. And that is good effort from Hong Kong, China. And that will be a scrum for them in the last moments of this game. But good rip there from the Hong Kong, China player. Just dislodging the ball and forcing that knock on. Cashin Lee making a big impact off the bench.
Crouch.
This is her 19th cap for Hong Kong, China.
Set.
Strong scrum here. Again. Gracie getting the tip, but
Back.
Just not quite making hand there. Knock on in the back line, just mistiming there. Seemed that Scats slipped as well. As she looked to reach for the ball.
Full time.
And I think
Full time.
that might be full time. 64
Full time.
to Japan, 12 for Hong Kong, China.
Okay, let's go.
And what has been an intense game. However, Japan look like they will be victorious on this occasion. And they do show their supremacy here in the Asia region.
Set.
Last play of the game.
Japan
will come out with a bang.
will carry. Still look to get into the back line. She steps back and using her footwork. Still going. Getting stopped by Grace Hood. Still looking to work that edge again. Good carry by Oboku. Okubo looking to step back in, but getting stopped. And that will be
Yellow card.
a yellow card
17.
for a high tackle. 17. Xiao Hu Za getting carded for that one. And Japan will have the penalty. And they will still look to play. The fine touch here.
Well, we're in for a final showdown anyway. So Japan just very thirsty for that final try. You want to make it 11 tries again.
Kubo taking it down as they look to set a maul here. Japan, will they be in for one final try here as they're mauling in? As they're making meters here, brought down. Getting whipped out here into the back, steps back inside, beating one defender but taken down. Japan on the attack again. Karai Sorako looking for their substitutes, make that impact. Good hit here on from the Hong Kong defence. There is space up on the edge if they can get the ball wide as they look to whip it wide. Oh, a lovely little loop around. In on the edge, it is herself, Imakuji, for Japan. Sealing the deal here for Japan. Komachi Imakuji. She was a starter last week against Kazakhstan. Very quick feet, and she's got great pace as well. Sees that over the line. But you can see great recycle of the ball, just looping around here. Excellent little pass out to Hayashi and over the line to finish. Imakuji. Conversion here, should see it out. Imakuji.
Last play of the game on Yamamoto with the boots.
And she does.
Very good conversion.
Yamamoto to see us out for today in what was a cracking display of rugby, and Japan showing their supremacy in the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship. And high fives all round. And Hong Kong, China had a tough day at the office. However, spirits are still high from the girls, and they'll still be finding their feet in this competition. It's not an easy opener for them, with a lot of new caps, 8 new debutants for them today. But this will be a good base for them, as they have lots to work on, but also lots to be proud of their teammates today. Japan, though, just showing their level of professionalism as well, their technical ability, their tactical awareness, and even increasing that performance from last week. So I'm sure they'll be very happy with that performance today. Big smiles all around. Disappointed faces there from Hong Kong also, but they can be still proud of their performance. And I'm sure they'll have some takeaways and some work-ons for the next day against Kazakhstan. They're looking to line up here. High fives all round. As you see the true values of the game. That's the beauty of rugby as well, in women's rugby. You can go hell for leather for 80 minutes and have smiles and shake hands and hug when it's all finished. And as you can see here, the trophy being brought out for the presentation of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship. And hopefully we can go pitch side as well to have some words with the winning captain. As you can see, full-time score there, Japan 71, Hong Kong, China 12. Still big smiles on some of these faces here. It's been first cap for some of these players for Hong Kong, China. The Japan side. And they also have a mix of experience and youth on their side as well. They've settled well into this competition in the second game, the second round of this championship. Very strong domestic league also over there. Their structures continue to develop, and supported by their strong 7s and 15s program, they create a very clear pathway for the players. And that depth is reflected in performances like today, and will continue to feed into competitions such as this and such as the WXV, which will be coming up. As you can see here, our traditional Kazakhstani outfit. This is what represents their country. And here we go pitch side also to Mo Tazui, captain of Japan. As you can see, Kazakhstan team also down here, pitch side, getting involved. Japan very happy with their day's work. And we'll move to the presentation soon. And don't forget, we will be back for the final round of this tournament, where Hong Kong, China take on the host Kazakhstan. Player here just picking up an injury, and we wish her the best of luck as well. I hope she has a speedy recovery. And very happy faces there with the player of the match, number 7. Sakurai Sakuroko, well earned. She's a great leader of this team. She's on her 24th cap, vice captain of this team, and a true warrior on the field. You can see she had key moments and involvement in defence and getting key turnovers in key stages of the game. Sakuroko. And we have a little mascot out there for Hong Kong, China. As I said, make sure to tune in on Sunday, the 10th of May, 2 p.m. local time. Hong Kong, China will take on home team Kazakhstan, which no doubt will be a battle. And we hopefully will go pitch side to speak to the captains in just one moment.
Japanese 15th team. Maui, congratulations on a convincing win. Congratulations on winning the cup. Any thoughts on the game with Hong Kong, China?
おめでとうございます。今日の、勝利、そして、おめでとうございます。今日の勝利、そして優勝、おめでとうございます。今日の試合を全体的にいかがでしたか？
はい。まずは応援ありがとうございました。今日は、若い選手が多かったんですけど、しっかり全員が一人一人自分の仕事を全うしてくれたので、この勝利につながったと思います。
First of all, thank you so much for the audiences and then everyone at the stadium. Today we had many young players, but each one of us did their job, and that led us to a victory against Hong Kong. Thank you.
How did your game plan change from last week's outing?
先週は、カザフスタンに、ブレイクダウンのところでプレッシャーをかけられていたので、しっかりそこのブレイクダウンでこっちからプレッシャーをかけていこうというふうに練習してきました。
The last game against Kazakhstan, we had a lot of pressure when it comes to breakdowns, so we focused on that point. And today we were successfully did better job on that. So that was key to the victory.
Any final thoughts on the whole tournament?
トーナメントの全体的に何か感想ありますか？
まずはこのような大会を開いていただきありがとうございました。私たちはベスト8を目指しているので、ここからもう一つレベルアップできるように一つ一つのプレーを丁寧に、やっていけるようにこれからも頑張りたいと思います。応援よろしくお願いします。
Well, first of all, thank you so much for this tournament, to this Asia Rugby and all the sponsors. We are aiming to become one of the top 8 team in the country. So after this, we are still developing our team, and then we'll be hopefully we'll be stepping forward.
Thank you very much, and congratulations on winning the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Cup 2026. Good luck to you and your team on your best endeavors. Bye.
Good to hear there from the winning captain, Mo Tazui from Japan. And we will try catch up with Hong Kong China captain also and hear her thoughts on today's performance, Kia Herwini, in just one moment.
We're joined today with Kia Herwini, the captain of the Hong Kong China 15s team. Kia, congratulations on a good result against Japan. Any thoughts on that game?
Sorry, what did you say? Oh, any thoughts on the game? Sorry. Yeah, look, I think obviously pretty tough day in the office, but Japan's just a clinical team, and I think we did the best we could. And our goal was just to execute our set piece and execute a couple phases on attack. Which we did, so the things that we can be proud of. Obviously some things we can work on before Kazakhstan, but look, we'll go back, do our homework, and yeah, just checking on the team first.
So are you generally happy with the whole game plan?
Yeah, I think like I said, we knew it was going to be really hard to beat Japan. They're a world-class team. They've been to multiple World Cups, and they've got the depth of, they've got hundreds of players, which is awesome, and they're in a full-time program, whereas we're not. And I think that's the biggest difference, is that they train all the time. So I think we've got to be positive and we've got to take the little wins, which we did. Look, we scored 2 tries, which is awesome. Yes, some fixes in defense for sure, but again, just got to make sure the girls are hyped and excited to go against Kazakhstan next week.
Okay, thank you very much, Kia. Good luck with the next game against Kazakhstan on the 10th of May. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good to hear there also from Hong Kong China's captain, Kia Herwini. Big smiles on Japan's faces. But as she said, she's still proud of her team's performance. They are a young side and probably don't have the same experience as Japan, but still put up a good fight, and they will be happy with that. I don't think they were under any illusion that maybe they were going to run away with the title today, but they still wanted to put in a performance and create some structures and try and put some work together in the preparation and what they've done and put some structures in place. Again, that will all be a build-up for their WXV Global Challenger, which will happen in Hong Kong in September, and that will be something that they will look forward to and look to build on. And they still have a young side, and great experience for them as well. Bella Milo, the head coach of Hong Kong China, she will be moving on to Samoa after this tournament, and she will be taking the Manasina team, but she ensures that she will leave the girls in a good place. Japan will take the title here today and the Asia Rugby Emirates Championship. as we see Kashabayeva, one of the leaders of the Kazakhstan team. She took 2 years out of her play, as you can see with her little baby boy there. Previous snap.
For the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship 2026 here in Almaty, Kazakhstan. For handing over of the trophy, I would like to welcome Tamka Lal Jasik, Asia Rugby Executive Committee Member and President Representative.
And we will move for the presentation here of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship 2026. Japan worthy winners here with 2 big convincing wins over Kazakhstan in Game 1 and Hong Kong China in Game 2. And the trophy will be presented by the Vice President of the Asian Rugby, Mr. Tenka Lai Wiesling. A big thank you today also to the sponsors and partners, Emirates, the very supportive sponsors of this championship.
Mr. Tamka Jasik, Asia Rugby Executive Committee Member and President Representative, to hand over the trophy to the winners of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship 2026, Japan.
Captain Mo Tazui, great leader of this team, will receive the trophy from Mr. Tanka on behalf of her team today.
Congratulations to Japan for winning the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship 2026.
And a massive congratulations to Japan, worthy winners here. Again, we'd like to extend our thanks to Asia Rugby, Kazakhstan Rugby Union for hosting this year's Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship, for their outstanding hospitality throughout the tournament. Big thanks also to the match officials, including the referees, assistant referees and TMO. Of course, a big celebration here, cheered on by Hong Kong China. Things you love to see in women's rugby. She'll go again, Mo Tasui lifts the cup aloft with her teammates, and they will enjoy that one.
Take a picture together.
This is what you love about women's rugby. It's not always about the trophy, the winning or the losing, but you can see the camaraderie with all the teammates. You can see the support and respect that both teams have for each other. Hong Kong China joining them for a picture. Big thank you to our tournament partners again, Emirates, Rhino Rugby and A1 for their continued support. And of course a big thank you to both teams for delivering a fantastic performance here today. And I'm sure after this tournament Japan will shift their focus to the global stage with the WXV competition later this year. And continued international fixtures as part of the new World Rugby calendar. What a perfect shot that is. A great day here and a great performance from these rugby players in Almaty in Kazakhstan. Don't forget, we are back for the final round of the tournament where Hong Kong China take on host Kazakhstan. That no doubt will be a close encounter and a true battle to finish this tournament off in style. Promises to be a great contest. And I'm sure Kazakhstan will be looking for revenge at home soil. And that takes place on Sunday, the 10th of May at 2 p.m. And from myself, Tara Cooney, and Ashkar Bushkultanov, thank you for joining us here in Almaty for this joyous occasion where Japan have been crowned the champions of the Asia Rugby Emirates Women's Championship 2026. And a lovely shot to finish with the inclusion of Kazakhstan team here. These are your top teams in the women's 15s program here in Asia. Both Kazakhstan and Hong Kong China will be looking to narrow that gap with Japan and chase them down in the years to come as well. And thank you very much for joining us today.